Welcome to Bike Raiders, your go-to channel for in-depth reviews, expert insights, and no-nonsense takes on the latest motorcycles. Today, we're diving into the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900, a middleweight cruiser that's been around for nearly 2 decades and still holds its own in a market dominated by larger, more expensive rivals. Let's see what's new, what's classic, and whether this Vulcan is still worth your garage space in 2025. Overview: a cruiser that stuck to its guns. The 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 doesn't try to reinvent itself, and that's not a bad thing. It keeps the familiar formula that made it popular: classic cruiser looks, comfortable ergonomics, a reliable V-twin engine, and an approachable ride for both new and seasoned riders. What Kawasaki has done this year is refine and polish rather than rebuild. The updates are subtle but meaningful for those who appreciate this bike's legacy. This year, the Vulcan 900 is offered in 3 trims: Classic, Custom, and the LT, Light Touring. All 3 share the same engine and frame but offer different aesthetics and features to cater to different rider styles. Engine and performance: smooth, torquey, and reliable. At the heart of the Vulcan 900 lies its signature 903 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled SOHC V-twin engine. It's tuned for torque, delivering a strong pull from the low end and smooth roll-on power throughout the rev range. Peak torque sits at around 58 foot-pound, arriving early at 3,500 RPM, giving the Vulcan that cruiser grunt you expect. Paired with a 5-speed transmission and a belt final drive, it's smooth and relatively low maintenance, perfect for daily commuting, weekend rides, or longer road trips. While it won't win drag races against larger cruisers, the Vulcan 900 remains delightfully capable for highway merging, 2-up riding, and casual cruising. Ride quality: built for comfort. Where the Vulcan 900 really earns its stripes is comfort. The low 26.8-inch seat height, relaxed foot peg position, and wide handlebars create a laid-back riding triangle that suits long-distance travel and relaxed city riding. Suspension is handled by a 41mm telescopic fork up front and a preload adjustable monoshock in the rear, tuned more for comfort than sporty handling. On the road, the Vulcan 900 is stable and predictable. It doesn't dive aggressively into corners, but it holds its line well and doesn't fight the rider. For cruising, it does exactly what it's supposed to: float over bumps, keep the rider relaxed, and maintain balance at low speeds. Design and styling: classic cruiser aesthetic. Styling remains a strong point. The Vulcan 900 has always leaned heavily into the traditional cruiser look, and 2025 is no different. The classic trim features full fenders, spoked wheels, and floorboards. The custom variant dials up the attitude with a chopped rear fender, mag wheels, and a drag-style handlebar. Meanwhile, the LT trim adds saddlebags, a windshield, and a passenger backrest for touring convenience. New color options and slightly updated badging give the 2025 model a fresh coat without abandoning its roots. Whether you prefer chrome accents or a more blacked-out look, Kawasaki offers enough variety to cater to both tastes. Tech and features: old school with a hint of modern. If you're looking for cutting-edge tech, the Vulcan 900 might come across as old school. It doesn't come with TFT displays, ride modes, or cornering ABS. What it does offer is simplicity and ease of use. The instrumentation is analog, with a tank-mounted speedometer and digital fuel gauge. There's a gear position indicator now new for 2025, which is a welcome addition for newer riders. Standard ABS is included across all trims, which is a step in the right direction for safety. There's also a USB charging port tucked under the seat, not flashy, but definitely useful. Other than that, it's a stripped-down riding experience, which many cruiser fans prefer. Fuel economy and maintenance: friendly on the wallet. Fuel economy averages around 45 to 50 miles per gallon, depending on riding style and load, making the Vulcan 900 a solid option for those looking to avoid frequent stops. With a 5.3-gallon tank, you're looking at over 200 miles of range per fill-up. Maintenance is straightforward. The liquid-cooled engine keeps things running efficiently in all climates, and the belt drive is quieter and cleaner than a chain. Kawasaki's reputation for reliability carries over here. The Vulcan 900 is known for logging high miles with minimal issues if cared for properly. Competition still holds its ground. In today's middleweight cruiser segment, the Vulcan 900 faces stiff competition from bikes like the Honda Shadow Phantom, Yamaha V-Star 950, and even the Harley-Davidson Nightster in terms of brand prestige. But the Vulcan hits a sweet spot of price, reliability, and comfort. It may not have the brand cachet of a Harley or the newer tech found on some competitors, but it undercuts most rivals in pricing and offers a no-fuss ride that still looks and feels like a real cruiser. Price and value, bang for the buck. Pricing for the 2025 Vulcan 900 starts around $9,499 for the Classic, $9,799 for the Custom, and goes up to $10,699 for the LT version. For what you're getting, a full-size cruiser look, proven reliability, and practical comfort, it's a solid deal. Especially for riders looking for a bike that's not intimidating, but still commands presence. Factor in low insurance costs, manageable upkeep, and a strong aftermarket scene, and it's easy to see why the Vulcan 900 continues to attract new buyers even after all these years. Who should buy the Vulcan 900? If you're a newer rider looking to move up from a beginner bike, or an experienced cruiser enthusiast who wants a reliable, budget-friendly alternative to a heavyweight touring rig, the Vulcan 900 is worth considering. It won't blow your socks off with power or tech, but it will win you over with its consistency, comfort, and old-school charm. It's also ideal for shorter riders, thanks to its low seat and balanced weight. And for those looking to get into light touring, the LT trim checks a lot of boxes without breaking the bank. Final verdict, still relevant in 2025. The 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 doesn't try to be flashy or futuristic, and that's exactly why it still works. In an age where motorcycles are getting more complex, the Vulcan's simple, reliable, and honest approach is refreshing. If you're after a middleweight cruiser that delivers timeless styling, bulletproof engineering, and an easygoing ride, the Vulcan 900 should definitely be on your test ride list. Outro, subscribe to Bike Raiders. That's it for today's review of the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900. Let us know in the comments, would you go for this bike, or are you looking for something more modern? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more honest motorcycle reviews, only on Bike Raiders. See you on the next ride. Let me know if you'd like a version tailored for a more humorous, dramatic, or technical tone.